Idle Loops, Episode 2, the game that no one asked for. No. Yeah, I like this game. I don't know. We'll see how much I do with recording it. I haven't waited to get feedback at all yet. While I was messing with my videos and all that stuff, we've managed to explore up to 42%. I guess I'll let this loop finish. He'll do his 2 exploration. Oh, I only have it set to 1. Should have been set to 2. Oops. I had just unchecked the repeat action. So this time it would do 2. Okay, but we now have more pots to smash. So I can save this list once again. I should just set a different list, except we don't really need this. We just need this. Restart. Go. I have no bonus seconds because it's been running the whole time. We'll quickly smash through all of these. Find a little bit more mana. I think I was only off a little bit from being able to wander 3 times each time, which wandering 3 times with glasses is the equivalent of wandering 12 times normally. Wandering 12 times would cost... How much is that? 2,500 plus another like 500? So like 3,000 mana? And it should cost less than 3 mana to do all the stuff to get the glasses and wander 3 times. It'll probably be like 2,500 though, so it doesn't save much over just setting it to wander and not doing any of this. Really, you could just set it to wander and explore 50%, and that would be a good starting point. We could pick locks. So to pick locks, I need a little bit more mana. We need that much. Could get a 4th lock. Getting a 4th lock in there could change things up a little bit. It's basically worth 400 mana at this point. No, because I have the pots. We do want this to be lootable first. Because I have extra pots now. I'm trying to think if I could pick 3 lots and then buy 3 locks and then buy mana. I don't think so. That requires 1,200 mana here plus another 100. You have to have 1,300 mana. 21 pots does not get us there. That gets us to like 550 plus the starting 250. So no, I can still only do 2 locks at a time. So the first 2 are worth 900, the next one's worth 400, and then the glasses cost me a little bit. It should still get me like 3 or 4 wanders though. And these do have to be broken open eventually, so doing it now is fine. Just the more of this that you have completed, the more efficient you can make your loops. Starting out, the most efficient loop really is just having like 1 item on here that repeats a bunch. So like the bare minimum to pick a lock is 3 pots that give you mana so that you get to 400, and then picking the lock. Trying to break more pots so that you can pick 2 locks, like there's no real advantage to it. Later on, once these skills level more, there is an advantage to longer runs. The only advantage to them now is it does start to get up this second, the permanent bar more, the longer the run goes on, but we're not worried about trying to level up those skills too much. It'll happen automatically. Okay, so now we have 4 lootable houses. Perfect. So we can go back to 1, load it. So 2, we'd like to drag this up right there. What am I doing? Drag that there. Yeah, that's right. this should be more than 3. Probably 4, hopefully. Restart. This needs to be higher than 15. I have 21. Restart again. It didn't actually hit restart. There we go. So 21 here. This will take a little bit of time. Let it run. If we can get 4 explorers with glasses, that's the equivalent of 16. If I can only get 3, then it's not as good. Because we know that these 4 lockpicks alone cost a lot. They cost 1600 mana, which with 1600 mana, without the glasses, you could just explore 4, 5, 6 times and still have a little bit of mana left over. You're spending mana to make mana, to hopefully be able to explore much more efficiently with the items. That's the whole goal. That looked like it was going to be just short of 4 explorations. No, never mind. It's looking perfect. Calculated. Wait, is it going to be off by 50? No, it's not. I still have 3 mana left. So we would have been short, except for the skills between all of this. It made just enough of a difference. So like these 21 pots only costed 1044 instead of 1050. This only costed 793. All of it added up to saving just enough that we were able to do 4 explorations. So now, if I hit restart, hit play. So as these skills level up, instead of having 3 mana left over, I'll have like 5 mana left over, 7 mana, which doesn't sound like much, but it does become better and better. Because less mana spent doing a thing means less time spent doing it. So if you get these to only cost... Why won't it hover right? You get these to only cost 20, not only do you get more, you get 80 mana back, but it takes like less than half the time to smash the pots. So we're currently at 40.9%. The question is, how high will it go with 4 Wanderers with glasses? I think it'll take it all the way to the next level, but maybe not. 1. Oh yeah, definitely 1. 2. Beautiful. 3 and 4. So right now, every 2 times through the action list basically gets me 1 level. I think it's a while before I can start doing these quests, but maybe not. Be a hero. Okay, so these give 20 gold, and they only cost 600 mana. So that's a good deal compared to picklocks. But to get these, it requires that you've met lots of people, because you have to do the quests for the people, so you have to get to know them. Getting to know people costs a lot of mana. It goes quick at first, so it's easy to get to like 10% people met. Huh. Then it slows down. It could be worth getting a couple quests in here. Every 5 short quests have loot. I don't know what percentage of people it is before you get short quests offered. It looks like it might be 5% people met gives you 1 short quest. I'm not sure. I don't remember how this goes exactly. I think it's a while before we get to do that. But I'm almost at 50% explored, so we do have to start doing other stuff. Something else might unlock at 50% too. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go back to cutting this video and letting it run for a bit. After this one, I just want to look and see how much mana we have remaining at the end of this. I'm just gonna say, I wish I had some bonus seconds to spend. I should just leave the game paused, and at some point I will. Okay, explored more. Bam. Still only 3 mana left, so yeah, these skills are going up very, very slowly. Speed's close to going up. Okay. So yeah, super exciting gameplay. That's where we're at until more stuff unlocks, until 50%. And then at 50%, I can smash more of the pots, pick more of the locks. Maybe get this up to like 6 or 7 wanders per loop. Like eventually, if we have enough pots, we can pick 3 locks in a row before buying the mana. To do that, we need to have 1200, 1300. 1300 mana just from pots seems doable. Actually, when I was done smashing the pots, we had 1300 mana. Wait. Am I doing this wrong? Bam, 3. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. It seems like a small thing, and it kind of is. But the small things add up in this. I want to see... So before we had 3 mana remaining afterwards. The problem is this takes time, and I don't have many bonus seconds to speed it up. So we just wait it out. I want to see how much mana is remaining after 4 wanders. I would expect it would be just an extra 100 some. So it should be like 105 maybe. But it might just be 103. Yeah, actually it should just be 103. That was close to us running out. So when I finished this, I had mana remaining 121. This cost 100. So I had 21 mana left after buying this crystal. So it's cutting it very close. Having 21 pots versus 20 made all the difference. 103 mana remaining, which isn't that helpful, but why put in this extra step that costs 100 mana, which equals an extra 2 seconds of my time? Like, you can make the loop that much more efficient. Yeah. That's the early game in this game. Alright, back again, probably at 50%. I'll see if more stuff unlocks or if I'm just smashing more pots. Back in a bit. Alright, I did a little bit of cheatiness and set my clock ahead 1 day. So that I get 69,000 bonus seconds. Super cheaty. But it plays so much quicker. And it would be the same as if I just waited a day without touching the game and came back to it. Whatever. I'm going with it for right now. We're at over 50% explored. Nothing else unlocked. 52% explored. So I can hit 1, save the list, clear the list, smash the pots, restart. Turn off lootable first. I could repeat the action on the list, but it doesn't make a difference. I guess it kind of does, because this skill keeps resetting. So like, if I do it like this, it is getting up that skill. I don't think it'll make much of a difference. It could. Okay, so we're through where it's only smashing lootable ones now. So now we need this to be a 3 and locks picked. And we don't want to repeat this one. I'm curious just to see. Okay, so we are saving 2 mana. I just wanted to know. Why am I picking these locks? Because I got to 50%. Okay, so there will be a 5th lock. I guess I start meeting people? I just don't know if that's worth it compared to exploring more and getting more pots and getting more locks. I want to do it just to see what more there is, but I think early game you're supposed to just smash the pots, get the locks. I think. Okay, we have everything now. So stop using these. We will clear the list. We are going to smash the pots. If I hit this, that's what the circle means. Circle means do maximum, or do however many are remaining, or whatever. I like that. I don't think I can manage 4 of them. Could I? No. It's close. We have 5. It would be so nice if I could. I don't think I can. Why am I setting this up to wander? We're supposed to just be meeting people, I think. Okay. So then, we just want to do that twice. Meet people. How many times should I be able to meet people? Let's just find out. Restart. Okay, bonus seconds on. If I had forwarded my clock like a month, then it would just show like a million of them. And then I could just leave this running all the time. I could leave it running all the time with 69,000. But when I change my clock back to be the correct time, they will disappear and go back to 0. So really, when you load up this game, you want to set your clock back like 30 minutes before you ever, or like 30 days before you ever start playing it. And then you could set your clock back to normal time and you would have a whole bunch of bonus seconds. I did not pause before restart. I should have. I was thinking about how to cheat, which I shouldn't be doing, but who cares? It's a browser-based game. Okay, so we can only get 2 of these in. So the problem is getting 2 of these in. So we would lower this down. Takes a bunch of time. Takes 5,000 mana worth of time. I don't know how much time that translates to, but it's too much. So it would be better to just clear the list and say meeting people costs 800. Smashing pots gives 50. We start with 250. This gives 500. Bam. Meet people. Because we don't get a bonus like the glasses for doing all that other stuff. So I did get to meet someone, right? Yeah, because this went up. Get rid of the pause before reset. So how many seconds? Felt like there was a way to see how many seconds had gone by, but maybe not. Ping on pause. It would be good if I could see how much time this translated to. Well, 250 costs or translates to 5 seconds, so every 50 mana spent, I believe 50 mana is 1 second. So this is taking quite a few seconds, but we're going at 4 times speed, so who knows? Play. We have now met enough people that we could do a short quest. Short quests available 7. Okay. Quit pausing. So as soon as we've met 10% of the people, we could do enough to get 2 of these short quests, which could give 40 gold. Okay, so it definitely was worth starting to do the short quests. I just didn't know how many quests we got for the people. We can also investigate once we've met 25% of the people. Except, more gold doesn't really help with what we're trying to do yet. It would only help with wandering, because we would be able to buy the glasses and wander more having the glasses if we put quests into the mix. But really, we want to see what this investigate does. And I'm pretty sure this is about as efficient as you get early game for meeting people. If I could get my charisma up, but this does get the charisma up. If I had enough pots that I could meet people twice, maybe it would be worth. I don't think so. I think it's better to take advantage of the 250 starting mana that you get for free without doing anything. Yeah, I think this is as efficient as it gets for right now. So I'm just going to let this run at 4 times speed because we have cheaty bonus seconds until we've met a bunch of people and we can see what investigate does, I think. God, this costs 1,000. Really, once we get high enough, we'll do the short quests, and then we'll have tons of mana available to investigate. Yeah. All right. Back in a bit. While this has been running, I've been looking at it and trying to figure out, like, is there a more efficient way that I could get more than one meet people out of each action list, loop through the action list? And I realized pick locks until you have a good amount of mana is such a terrible deal. Like, if you just did pick locks once for 400 mana and then buy mana once, it would give you 500 mana, but you would spend 400 plus 100 to get that 500. So it's just break even. But yeah, good realization. Now, of course, if you pick locks twice, it becomes much better, because then you just get 500 excess mana. Wait, no. It costs... No, it's still not a great deal, because then it costs 800 plus 100. Is this right? Yeah. Costs 800. 900. You end up with 20 gold, which gives 1,000 back. So this does not give that much extra mana back. That makes me really curious if I had a terrible setup with my wander. Like, maybe it was way better, but I need at least one pick lock to buy the glasses. It's entirely possible that all I should have been doing is breaking the pots, picking the locks, and then wandering a few times. But I was able to get 4 wanders in there. I think it's just because wander's pretty cheap. So this will be my meet people list. We're about to be at 18%. I'd like it to at least get to 20%. But I kind of want to just see how much more efficient I can make wander without trying to do the pick locks. Short quest does change it up, because for 600 you're getting 20 gold, which can translate to 1,000 mana. So for 600 plus 100, suddenly you're getting a 300 excess instead of a 0 excess, or like return. Train strength is an investment in like the super late game. This costs 2,000 mana to give you a 4 times XP/talent gain for strength, but it could be repeated 10 times. So if you spent 20,000 early Beginnersville mana, which 20,000 is a lot of mana, then you get a huge return on your strength gain. This one up here. I think by the late game I was maybe getting to do that some, but buying that 10 times is hard to do. Okay, right now I'm just trying to delay long enough to get 20% before stopping the meet people, to try the wander, and then to start unlocking these short quests, even though we're not at the point that I could do the investigate. I get impatient. I'm so glad that I have the cheaty bonus seconds, though. I'm going to keep reiterating that. And we do not have much excess mana, which is good, because your loops are very efficient if you're just about out at the end of them. 1 mana left. Perfect. 90%. I'm guessing this one will give 10%. Bam. Perfect. All right. So now, I want to clear this list. I want to smash the pots. I would like to max that out. I want to pick the locks, buy the glasses, wander. Times 4. Pause the game. I doubt I can wander 4 times, but if I could do 3 times without having picked the locks 5 times, that saves me 2,000 mana worth of time. Oh, yeah. I got 4 full explorations in there without picking the locks. This is the way to explore. And we still have 134 left, so technically, I could lower that by 2. So now, pause it at the end, and we'll see how much mana I spend. Like, this is so much more efficient. 2620. Every 50 is 1 second. That's still a good amount of time, but we're going at 4 times speed. I could not buy the glasses. Why could I not buy the glasses? Because I didn't actually do lootable locks, which didn't come into play the time before because I hadn't explored an extra unlootable house. Right. If I uncheck these lootables, though, we would smash the pots as we find them. We would unlock the locks as we find them. It would just take longer to get the wandering done. And there's more efficient ways to smash the pots and unlock the locks. I think this feels pretty efficient. If I threw in the short quests, I could probably get a few more of these in, but we're only wasting 500 mana worth of time, plus the 500 in smashing pots. This is hard to beat for right now. I think I'm happy with that. So this would get saved under 1. So I now have a really good, short, efficient list for exploring. I have one for meeting people. The next one will be for investigating, really. And to get the investigation one, we do want to be loading this. And just let this run for a bit. Oh, we're so close to another exploration. So meeting people's going to take a while because it'll take 10 times through this won't even get me 1 level up. God, that's a lot of times it has to loop through this. That's okay. So it needs to go through like another 50, 60 times from where we're at now. All right. I will come back once we have Investigate unlocked. Bam! Just like that. We are 27% of people met. Kind of want to let it go to 28, but why? Guess there's no real need. Okay. Short quest costs 600. I say there's no need, but I'm going to let it. Investigated. We got a new bar. So first, I have to knock out these short quests. So clear the list. We want 600 mana. What am I doing? So that brings us to 500, 600, short quest. Bam. Play. So not the most exciting, but we want to get through. I guess until this says 5. Which will take a little bit of time. Do I want... So I'm trying to decide if I want the shortest path possible to investigate. I think I still do. Then why am I even worrying about short quests? The only reason to do the short quests, I think they're worth getting so that I can set up a more efficient wander, maybe? I don't know. Spending 600 mana to gain 400 doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I'm spending 500, no, 450 to get the glasses. I think really I just want more pots. I don't think the gold economy is efficient early on. Huh. I'm going to let this finish doing these just because it's set up. Just until this goes 5. And who knows, maybe I'll discover something when investigating that I could use the gold for really efficiently. For now, the gold isn't a great deal. Okay, we did it. Clear the list. So now we want to smash pots. That brings us to 750. Investigate. That's it. Pause. Play. Play. I just want to make sure that I got my mana amounts right. This should investigate like 25% probably. No. Wow. That investigated a ton. Okay, way more than I expected. We have 10 mana left over. Perfect. Now we could get a long quest. Gives 30 gold, 1 reputation. Costs 1,500 mana. That's interesting. This costs 1,500 mana. 30 gold is only worth 1,500 mana. Really, it costs 1,600 mana to create 1,500 mana. Not very efficient. Except that these little bit of skills probably make it so that it's like about break even at this point. Maybe. So the main thing is that you get reputation for doing it. That's not appealing to me too much. I do like that we're very quickly getting this investigated XP. Like we're spending 1,750 That's not that much time. I think it's like a little bit less than 10 seconds per loop with the bonus time. Okay, now we have choices. We can do warrior lessons. We can do mage lessons. They require 2 reputation. And they cost some mana. Okay. So doing 2 of these is going to cost 3,000 mana. It'll give back some gold. So these are pretty much break even, but they're still a big investment. So I might need to do some of these just to get my gold high enough to be able to get the reputation, to be able to do the warrior and the mage lessons. Interesting. And we need the 20% investigated. I don't remember what these 2 do at all. I think they give you permanent skills. Maybe. I have no idea what those permanent skills do. I know the reputation is used for a few things, not just for those 2. Every 5 long quests have loot, so we also have to go through those long quests like we did with the short quests, like we did with the smashing pots. Like all of that. But you only have to go through them the one time. And at 20%, we'll have 10 of these available, which can give the 2 long quests that we need. So that's why these unlock at 20% investigated. Because that's the earliest you could do them. I think right now, I'm going to let the investigated get to 20, and then... Then I'll come back and set it up for the explored. Alright, back in a bit. Bam! We've got new unlocks that happened at 20% investigated. So we've got fight monsters. Requires 10 combat skill, 2 reputation. Okay. Gives gold per fight segment completed. Gives combat experience upon action completion. We've got Heal the Sick. Requires 12 magic skill and 1 reputation. Gives 3 reputation. Gives 10 magic experience. Okay. So those are both expensive. 2,500 mana, 2,000 mana. But we also got Throw a Party. Take a break and socialize 8 times. Here, really quick. Load this. No. I screwed it up. Hit 1. Load this. Okay, there we go. Now we're exploring at least. Okay. 8 times people met percentage over meet people for the equivalent mana cost. This costs 2 reputation, but it's 8 times better than this. And really it's more than that because this one costs 1,600 mana, so this is like 16 times doing this. But it's expensive. Not just in mana, but in the reputation, because the reputation requires long quests. 2 long quests can be translated into mage lessons, warrior lessons, or throw a party. Huh. The thing I wanted to do now, clear the list, smash the pots, get rid of the lootable first. Right now, I want to see if I can get it more efficient to do a long run exploration now that we're at 60% explored instead of just that short one. I think it might be more efficient now. Okay, so we're back to lootable first. Set you to 30. I would like to pick how many locks. So we're going to pause before restart now. How many locks do I... Oh, first I have to just... Okay, this isn't the most efficient way to do this, but whatever. Just pick them all. We should make it through... How many of them? Not that many. Still, it's only going to take like twice through here. Okay, play again. Okay, so now I have 6 good locks. How much mana did I spend on this? We used 1765. That means that we could pick 4 of these. We could do a buy mana. I don't need the glasses. $17.65. Why am I even bothering with the pick locks? Because it's kind of efficient. This is much more efficient. Forget the pick locks. God, it would be better if that was like 1900. That's okay. We can do short quest twice. For 1200. This would bring it to 1800. I need just a couple more pots, but this is good. Okay. So then we buy the mana. Should result in me having a good amount. Wait, why am I trying to do the long quest? I was trying to see if there's a more efficient way to wander. That's right. Right. We could buy the glasses for 10 before doing this. And then wander. That looks decent to me. I think. Why didn't I buy the glasses? Short quests did not do what I was expecting them to. Because I didn't set them to lootable first. Okay, this time we're gonna try. Hopefully succeed. Look at that. We've got 40 gold. We've spent a little bit of it. Look at all the extra mana I have. I have 1690. That's enough for... Cost 243. I'm not sure how many. Let's just do that. Hit play. So the picking locks is kind of a ripoff unless I just need to get some extra gold. But for like grinding, unlocking something, it's not great. I do need just a little bit of extra gold. How much am I short? I'm short like 1 pot. I don't even know. Mana remaining 2. Okay, never mind. We'll get it. We'll get that just from leveling up stuff. But I could also get it just from breaking 1 more pot. which could happen at 62% explored. That bothers me. Like, it's so close to 10 explorations. Getting a good amount explored. 4 mana remaining, not short. How much am I short? I can't tell how much I'm short. But this originally would have cost 2,500. Oh no, it's because I still have... I'm trying to get 8 of them done, and we're only getting 6 done. Is that right? I should get to the point where I can throw the party and investigate some more. Or, no, meet people. I don't know what meeting more people does for me, though. It gets me more short quests, and the short quests do seem to be efficient. Okay, so yeah, I have 233 left. We're so close. Little things like that bother me like crazy. Okay, so we're going to save this as the 4th one for now. I'm going to clear the list. And we're just going to smash pots. Cool. Load the list, put this up to 31, and now hit restart. Now I can actually get in the 8 explorations. And we'll look at the total mana used for the run, and I think it's worthwhile. Because this is 8 times 4 with the glasses. So this is the equivalent of 32 runs times 250. Yeah, it would cost way more than that to do it without the glasses. There is the shorter way of doing it with the glasses. I think this is getting to be more efficient finally. And we have 42 mana left over. Cool. Good deal. And we're now up to 66% explored. It's going up decently quick. The locks kind of suck. Put that back to lootable. One nice thing is if I have this lootable unchecked at this point, it would still get like 7 out of the 8 wanders, and it would break open these new pots. Because none of these mana tolerances are like that close. They all have a little bit of leeway with the mana remaining when they complete. Wow, that one has 632 mana remaining when it completes. I could... No, because this only has 580. I was going to say, I could just about get another short quest in there. Huh. With a few more pots smashed, could do it. We have 33 good pots. Doing lootable first. It's a little bit less efficient, but let's just do 40. Actually, let's do 37. So I'll have a little bit of excess mana, but I'll use that to smash open some of these extra pots. And as I explore, we'll find more pots, we'll get more that have actual mana, so you just keep adding this number higher and higher. Until you eventually get an extra 250, which could equal out to another wander. So yeah, now there's 16, then it goes up to 21. If I was popping an extra 5 each time, which would be 38 right now, then that number would stay the same. So I popped an extra 6 that time. But trying to optimize for smashing excess pops just doesn't make too much sense. The one thing I could do is, once you get close to it, you can just set it to 50, because you know in the end you're going to have 50 lootable ones. And just plan ahead for that, but again, not worth worrying about that. I could be doing these. I just like seeing the exploreds going up so quick at this point. Just a minute ago, we were at 66. Okay, a few minutes ago. And while I'm doing this, we are gaining more pots, which gives more mana. It also means that the loop's taking slightly longer. I think I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing right now until this is either maxed out or close to maxing out, and then we'll come back in the next video and take a look at the reputation stuff. Wow, I'm doing 3 videos on this game. All right, that does it for this one. Thanks for watching.